Hey guys, Rich from Richmond Gaming. Hope everyone is doing fantastically well. Happy Wednesday and welcome to the weekly Bugle. Hope you've all had a good, couple of weeks actually, because it has been a couple of weeks since we last did the Bugle, because we now do them every other week. That's just the way that it works. Hope you're all good. Hope you've all been getting a chance to play lots and lots of MCP. I have definitely been upping the number of games that I've been playing lately, getting ready for the WTC in just over a week's time. Really, really looking forward to it. Can't wait to get over to Copenhagen, play some games with the teams, but more importantly, meeting all of the people in person that I don't normally get to meet in person, and hanging out with a couple of guys that I normally do get to hang out with as well. Let's have a quick look. Swedish Trolls in the house, Justin. We'll have a quick read of what you've got afterwards. I am seeing Ultron Metal Tyrannosaur though. I do like that. I do like that indeed. Occasional Bugle is the best Wednesday show. I agree, Swedish Troll. I agree. So guys, in hand, we have got the Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the brand new Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures game core set. This is actually not the one that we're going to be opening. We did do a live, or not a live draw, but we did do a draw yesterday as part of the video, and one lucky winner is going to be getting this sent to them. This is the second box that I've got, but you need to go check that out to see if you were the lucky winner or not. So it's the X-Men Tactics card video that we did, that has the draw on there. A couple of other things, guys, to catch up on. As I mentioned, we are heading over to WTC in just over a week's time. Week on Friday, I'll be flying over to Copenhagen with my fellow 4 team members. I have been playing quite a bit of Guardians lately, but if you guys manage to catch any of my games in the TTS League, I'm happy to announce that I did manage to get into the cuts. So I've ended up going 5-1, and in a very strange way, I used Winter Guard. I used Winter Guard in a game against Liam. We didn't stream it on YouTube. We streamed it on the Discord, but it was a very close fought match, and it was one that the actual, what's the wording? The actual scoreline didn't really tell the full truth of that game. There was definitely a lot more to it, but really, really good game against Liam. And yeah, really looking forward to, I think in a couple of weeks' time, getting round to the actual cuts. And I'm still undecided yet, guys, as to what I am going to be playing with. Daz, hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, Brave Red Guardian did give his life for the win. He blew himself up, but in the ensuing things that happened, he made sure that he also took down Black Bolts and also took down X23 Honey Badger with him as well. So it was a valiant, brave effort from Red Guardian. But I really liked, I've always liked Winter Guard. I've always really enjoyed playing with them. We're going to be doing an affiliation breakdown of Winter Guard very, very soon. Defenders looks like it's going to be next. There is still a poll up live that you can vote on. We haven't got around to recording that video yet, so that poll will stay live until we actually sit down and find the time to record. Where's your copy? I don't know, Quinn. Have you pre-ordered it? Yeah, so I'm really loving Winter Guard, and I think for me the big difference now is that they have an affiliated 2 threat, which is really, really nice. And they do have a brand new character in this box that I'm about to open up as well. Of a Sovereign Strike card, Quinn. Can we get you? Yeah, I'll send you a Sovereign Strike Quinn card. Quinn, even. So, guys, we're going to be opening up the box. We've got a couple of boxes to open up, guys. So, let's jump over to the other camera. It does mean that you're not going to get to see this beautiful face throughout the entirety of this video. And I will apologise because I'm moving away from my desk where I've got my live stream and I can see it, and I'm just on my iPad for comments and things like that. So it may take me a little bit longer to get around to them. But without further ado, let's jump over and let's take a look at what's in the box. What's in the box? That's my Brad Pitt impression, and I apologise. So yes, guys, we got our hands on not only the Earth's Mightiest core set ×2, but we did also get the 2023 Crisis card pack. So I thought we would start with the little one. I've got my trusty knife here to hand. So let's open this up. This is CA09. Let's have a look then and see what comes in here. I don't think there's going to be any real surprises. Oh, I mean, do you know what, guys? Credit where credit's due. The box was full, so you know, at least that's a thing. Let me know what you guys think of the new artwork. I feel like it's a little bit too light and a little bit washed out towards the top of the box, and it sort of doesn't really stand out on a shelf. I really liked the old art style, of the old box style. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. So what have we got? So we have got all of our... Do you know what, guys? They've done it again. We have got 4 sets. So we only have... Oh, they've been sneaky. They've been sneaky. So we've got 4 sets, guys. We've got English. Let's have a look. It might even tell us on here. We have got English, French, Spanish, German. So Spanish, German and French. Guys, if you want to take a copy of these, reach out, DM me. Obviously, I'm not going to give you my, you know, my actual English copy. But if you are French, maybe that's German, French, Spanish. I don't know which way around it is, but let me know. Reach out to me, and I will send you a copy of that. Right then, let's have a look, guys. So the first thing to note is obviously these are now much, much bigger. So the cards themselves are tarot size cards. I believe, let me take a quick look and make sure, because if they are, I'll be happy. And yes, so there's a Shatterpoint card, and there are the tactics. Sorry, there are the crisis cards. So they are tarot size. The reason I'm happy about that is I bought about 400 tarot sleeves when Shatterpoint came out, because I knew I'd need a lot. So I'm happy that these new ones are as well, so I don't need to buy a different size. But we know what we've got in here, guys. Alien Ship, Deadly Legacy Virus, Fear Grips, Mutant Extremists, or Senators as it's more commonly known, Paranoia Pummels, Research Station Attacked, Skrulls Infiltrate, Spider Infected, Struggle for the Cube, Montesi Formula. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extracts. And then we've got Cosmic Invasion, Deadly Meteors, Demons Downtown, Gamma Wave, Infinity Formula, Intrusions, Mayor Fisk, Mutant Madmen, Portals, Superpowered Scoundrels, Riot Sparks, and Sword. So what's different? Well, obviously, apart from the size, you now get the maps on here as well. So you get the different layout on each of the different cards, meaning that you don't need those layout maps now as well. So, yeah, pretty nice, pretty good. Quite happy with them. I'll be getting them sleeved up. And then lastly, is we do get to the tokens. So, guys, I will give you the cards, but I won't be giving you my tokens. Knocking the camera as well, apologies. You get 6 of each. Obviously 6, there's no more than 6 of any of the 2. So, yeah, but they are generic. They have gone completely generic. So we've got our red ones there. And then we also have our blue ones here. So, yeah, there we go, guys. That is everything that comes in the box. As I mentioned, if you want these, let me know. And I will try, can't promise, but I will try and get them over to you. And I've just dropped absolutely everything on the floor. But we weren't really here for the Crisis card pack, were we, guys? We want to look at this brand new, shiny core box that we have got. Let me just make sure I've got a good image there. Brand new, shiny core box. Let's start by just taking the cellophane off. Cellophane feels really weird on these. It's like they've not been shrink wrapped very well. For anyone that got some of these Shatterpoint Grievous where they feel like they've been redone, it almost feels a little bit like that. Let's have a look at the artwork on the back. We get images of all the characters there. They say, like, I'm a little bit like, you know, 13 miniatures, 13 characters. And whilst that is technically true, there's actually only 11 characters in this box. We've got Crossbones, Zemo, Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Red Skull, Doc Ock, Cap America, Ultron, Iron Man. Obviously the grunts are not, you know, they're part of his Spider-Man, and then obviously Danvers in the different forms that she's got there. One thing I do like about this core box, first of all, the miniatures are absolutely amazing. They're really, really good. Let me move the knife off screen because you know what YouTube are like sometimes. But I like how they have, what time does it say? 90 to 120 minutes. Well, that's not too bad. I think you can play a game of MCP in 90 minutes very, very easily. I like the artwork on the front. I think they've done a really good job with that. Let's see if there's any extra hidden surprises. You'll notice, guys, as well, it is a larger box. It's bigger than the original size box. We get some call rules that we already know are redundant because, you know, they always are. We've got, obviously, our new style range rulers, or movement tools, should I say. It looks like the artwork, move this to one side and bring this here. It looks like the artwork on the range tools has remained the same. Yet that is identical. But what we now have with these range tools or movement tools is, you'll notice only one side of these is notched. So why is that? What does that mean? Well, it is because that will go up against the base, and then you can finish your movement, and as long as your character's base is touching any part of the movement tool, that is a legal movement. So they've gone for the straight edge just so that people didn't think that they had to kind of go front to back and also place it within there, because it did sometimes cause a little bit of confusion. I think these are the same artwork. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, because that looks like Danvers on there as well. So same artwork. They've just straightened them out. What else is in this beast of a box then? Obviously, lots and lots. Well, we say lots and lots, but actually, what have we got? Looks like we've got 2 sprues of miniatures. Yep, just 2 sprues of miniatures. A couple of capes. We all know that capes are cool, which is nice. The Ultron model looks really good. Just the quality, guys, of this plastic over what we got in the original core box. I'm not going to say it's night and day, but it is so much better. I love how much they've come on as a studio with how good they are at sculpting, and then also the final product as well. I think it's, yeah, these look really, really good. If we get time, we might even try and build some of these up. You've got all of the cards in here as well. So let's take a look at these. So obviously in the new landscape format, Baron Zemo, the Metal Tyrannosaurus, Crossbones, Red Skull, Doc Ock. And how many leaders have we got in here actually, guys? Let's work this one out. So we've got one leader. He is not. Two leaders. Three leaders. That's the same person. Four leaders. Five brand new leaders in this core box, which is quite nice. Bringing so many new leaderships into the game. Things that I like about it and where they've improved, not just on the quality of the miniatures, but with the rule set that they're introducing with this new box now as well. So things that we didn't get in the new box that we do get. First of all is Transform. So this obviously wasn't around when the first core box was released. We now get a transforming character, so people get to learn how to do that from the off. And then also we get the grunt functionality here as well. So what have we got? Yeah, Ultron with his drones. So from the off, players are able to understand those two rules and how they work, because if you read the core rulebook from the original core box, it ain't gonna make much sense, because yeah, it just doesn't. I like the new card format. I like I think I prefer these more to what we first got. We also have another set here, guys, of the three, each of the three, so don't need them. Got some new tactics cards. Got a really nice new artwork of Avengers Assemble, which is really nice. Do like that a lot. These, I don't know if it's just because I've been holding bigger cards. These feel smaller somehow. It may just be me because I've been holding bigger cards lately, but okay, no, they are the same size. I wanted to just double check, but just in hand they felt a little bit smaller. But a whole bunch of new. Let's have a look then. So Avengers Assemble is old. Battle Plan is new. We get a really nice new artwork of Brace for Impact, and that looks like Spectrum, I believe, on there. So you're going to see her in the upcoming Marvels movie. Is it Photon or Spectrum? I can never remember. But that's not a brand new card, so that one can go to that side. Cosmic Obliteration. This is a Johann Schmidt card that's really nice. Again, really like the artwork on there. Dark Reign, again, new artwork on there as well. Don't think it's showing any new characters. In fact, no, it's not showing any new characters. Everyone in there has already been released, but that goes into the pile there. Dig In, which is going to be another Cabal card, and it's going to be a Brock Rumlow, which means that, you know, both characters can use it. Looks like Brock there, or Crossbones, has stolen Cap's shield, which looks really nice. This is going to be during the power phase. He plays the card. This round cannot be moved by enemy or allied. Cannot be moved. That's a really nice card. That is a really nice card. That goes into the new pile. Heavy Firepower. Again, it's a new version of it. Looks like it's been taken inspiration from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show there, obviously with Falcon. Actually, as it looks like he's as Falcon. Oh, no, it is Captain America version, I believe. Just from the colour of the wings, maybe. No, I think that is Falcon. I think that is Falcon, and obviously Bucky in the background, but we've had that card before. Go Get 'em Tiger. This is going to be a Peter Parker card. I do like what they're doing with these, in that they are making it to the character's name or their alias, not their superhero name, so meaning that more can use it. When Peter Parker dazes or KOs a non-grunt enemy character, after the effective resolve, spend 2 power. If Peter Parker was holding an objective token, he may remove 3 damage and 1 special condition. If Peter Parker is not contesting a secure objective, he may advance short. Maybe some stuff with that. I am Baron after all. We're not going to go through each of these guys, but do like the artwork on this one. This is another brand new card. Overcharge. This is a brand new Thor or Danvers card. It's a team-up card with Tony Stark. Again, really like the artwork on there as well. Recalibration Matrix. This time we've got Bullseye, Taskmaster and Black Cat on there, but that is a reprint. Reserve members. This is going to be the Avengers. So Doctor Strange can be an Avenger, guys. I do like that as well. Repulsor Refraction. This is going to be an Iron Man and a Captain America card. This is another team-up one, but this is going to be Invincible Iron Man. So that's the one that's going to make it work there. And it is specifically Captain America First Avenger. So a la Ricochet Blast, but obviously not Ricochet. Yeah, Ricochet Blast, I think it is. Soldat activated. This is going to be a Bucky Barnes, which is nice. Pretty good. That's a brand new card. Stark Armory. We've got all of the different Iron Man suits there as well. So another brand new card. This is Our Day. This is going to be an Otto Octavius card, which is really nice. Again, really looking forward to getting to paint that new one. Vertical Assistance. Gets Wallcrawler and Advances Short. We all know how good... I forget the name of the card that is now banned. Yeah, really, really good. Looks like she's carrying a... Yeah, that's going to be Iron Fist of Kunlun, isn't it, Mr. Danny Rand on there. Joint Effort. 2 dice extra. Yeah, okay. So it's new, but is that Abomination, do we think, on that one, guys? I think it looks like it could be Abomination. Patch Up. So this time we get Rescue. We've got Giant Man in the background, but I do like that version of Patch Up. I'll be using that one. And then lastly, the Glory of Ultron. So we've got Ultron there with all of his drones. Bear me 1 second, guys. I just need to take a quick drink. I did not bring my drink over. So while we're doing that, let's take a quick look. Let's have a quick look. It's more for the Canadians. Wargaming Daz is in. Guy is here as well. Just ASMR for that box. Yeah. How do they compare to the old ones? Really good. Really good, Daz. Really, really nice. Have I checked under the folder for cars? I have not yet. Charlie, hope you're well, buddy. She has been Photon and Spectra. I thought she had. She's also been... Yeah, she has also been Captain Marvel. It's a nice card, but is it enough to justify running Crossbones? Let's have a quick look at what that card is. What was it called? Dig in. Look, I think, this is a brand new core box. It's going to bring new people into the game. So I think if you've got that card, it's perfectly fine to play. What I am liking, guys, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 brand new cards, and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They all have the little bulldog symbol on there as well. Wondering if any Tony Stark cards make Hulkbuster worth looking at again. So to me, it looks like, let's have a quick look here. So Repulse Refraction won't work. Let's have a look. What was the other one that had his name on there? Stark Armory. During the power phase, an allied Tony Stark may spend X power to play this card. X must be at least 1 and no more than 5. This round, Tony Stark and other allied characters within X of him add 1 die to their attack rolls. X is equal to the amount of power spent this card. So it will move with him. Is it good enough to make you play Hulkbuster? I would say probably not. Neither is Overcharge, I would say. So I'd say not a lot in there, just into to help you do that. Nice to get a clearer look at Soldat without the glare. As in, you want a better look at it? Let me have a quick look here. Let me see if I can show you guys this. So, training superpower may play this card. James Bucky Barnes gains the compelled minion superpower. When an allied character with an active leadership within 2 of this character is targeted by an attack, the allied character gains cover. After the attack is resolved, if the allied character was not dazed or KO'd, this character may spend 2 power. If it does, it may immediately make an attack make an attack cost of 0 targeting the attacking character. Additionally, when this character begins an activation within 2 of an allied character with an active leadership ability, this character gains 1 power and may remove 1 damage. It's really nice. I think it's a really, really nice card for Bucky, and it will work with either. Yep, Soldat does include, because they both have the Spetsnaz training, so it will work on both of them. Oh, Winter Guard. No, sorry. I thought you said Winter Soldier there, Troll. No, so it's just going to be Cabal, Criminal Syndicate, or Hydra. So it'll only work in those 3 affiliations. Yeah, lack of Winter Guard does make me sad as well. But I gather he was kind of doing different things at that point in time. But yeah, really happy with the new Tactics cards, guys. We'll probably do a more in-depth breakdown of them, and we'll probably rank. You know, we love a good tier system, so we'll probably rank some of those in a future video as well. Let's have a look at what else we get. So we've got some dice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice, pretty standard. That's a damn good roll. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a damn good 10 dice roll. There we go. Two wilds, 2 crits, and 3 strikes. Roll the crits in. There we go. Look, what? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 damage incoming from 10 dice. There we go. We also get these as well. What are these for? We get lots of extra bags. Maybe these are for all of the cards. Maybe they're for all of the extra cards. I'm not sure. We just get some random extra bags. Why would we not need more bags? I've been watching Top Boy lately. I could probably use them if I went into business. We do have the new tracker, which is much, much better than the original one. So you've got your round tracker on there, sorry. And then what I do like is, and does make me really question, guys, about what is coming in the future. If we take a look at this in more detail, let's see how good that is for you guys there. Yeah. So if we take a look at this in more detail, maybe I'll just do this like this. And then we can actually see it a little bit better if we are up there. So we've also got the RAM tracker. That's pretty straightforward. I wish they were like nicer, as in like maybe some artwork on them or something rather than just a plain plastic square, but that's there. Then we've got our little red and blue player tokens, and you will notice that there is not only enough room on this to fit 2 in, but to fit 4 in, they're actually divided up. So they're dividing it up. So could we be about to see, or in the not too distant future, a official 4-person version of this game? This really, really intrigues me with what is coming in the future. Because, you can very, very easily fit 4 on there. They've got the little marks there to divide them. Why would they have done that if that wasn't the case? So I do find that really, really interesting. Let me know what you think in the chat, guys. Do you think we could see a 4-player version? Let me know what you think. Look at Rich racing his good rolls a whole week before WTC. Maybe tokens. Yeah, maybe tokens for the bags. I plan to paint Winter Soldier next to Murdoch because I like to still present he's the best Crimson leader. He's not. I'm buying the box for better dice, worth 120 quid just for that. Should we see if it was a fluke, guys? Let's have a look. Yeah, it was a fluke. It was a fluke. Back to my normal dice. But yeah, let me know, guys. I'm really interested. So there is the football minigame coming. You are right, Troll. But I'd have thought that is that going to be 4 players? So yeah, interesting. Really interesting to see what they're going to do with that and why it exists at all. Okay, let's carry on then, guys. Let's have a look at the tokens because we have got all new. You know what's going to happen here, guys, don't you? Apologies, I'm still getting over my cough as well. Are these going to be double-sided? Answers on a postcard. Let's see. Are they going to be double-sided? Okay. So let's put that there for a second. That's the power and the damage. First thing of note is we get 1, 3s and 5s of both, and they do not look like they are double-sided, or at least these are not double-sided. But then, big boys, right? Like, they are big damage tokens. Quite surprised that they are that big, actually. So what do we get? 4 5s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 3s, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21. 27, 31, 31 tokens, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 times 5 is something like 28, I think, or 30 something. I don't know. And then some of those as well. Only 3 5s, but I suppose power is less likely. Power and damage, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. That looks like it could be the binary token for Marvel, but I'm not 100% sure. We're not going to pop all of them out right now because there's no real reason. Just chop them in there. We get another set of the tokens, guys, as well. So maybe we can do a giveaway with the tokens on there. Okay, so we have got poison. They are not double-sided. Yes, okay, that is good. So we've got poison here. Let's see if we can work these out. So there are poison tokens. Obviously, is that more damage? No, that's bleed. How much do they... I mean, like, for me, they're a little bit too similar. The bleed and the damage tokens. But yeah, it is what it is. Obviously, incinerate. Oh, dearie me. I'm going to say... Hexed? Shock? Shock. Okay, this is going to be shock because then obviously it's showing you the dice, so it's just sort of reminding you. Activator tokens. We've got new activator tokens. They look pretty good. I'm assuming judgment because of yeah, maybe. Hexed to remind you that you can't roll crits. Maybe that's what they are. Let's have a check at chat as well. I'll use all bleed and new damage. Makes sense. Yeah, I think they're going to be hex. That's obviously slow. Right? That's slow. S? have we got here, guys? Am I just being daft? I mean, there's a high likelihood that I am. So we've got one of each here, right? Let's take these one at a time and see what we've got. We don't need the activated tokens there. So we know that's poison. We know that's slow. We know that's bleed. We know that's shock. We know that's incinerate. We think that is hex. We think that's judgment. Now that's round. That's not a condition, I don't believe, because it's round. I mean, we've got left. What have we got left? Root. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to have a quick look. Let's have a quick look in this rule book. It may be the only time we do it. But let's have a look at what we get. Okay, so... Oh, right, okay. Right, so we were wrong on some of these guys. Slow. Shock, as we said. Stun. That one kind of makes sense. Bleed, which, you know, does look too much like damage for my liking. Judgment, as we said. Poison. Stagger. Root. I mean, that's terrible. That is hex. That is incinerate. This is a dazed token. I feel like there's some conditions missing here, guys. Slow, shock, stun, bleed, judgment, poison, stagger, root, incinerate, hex. Or maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't like these. I am not a fan. I think I will be sticking to the old tokens that I have got. Yeah, not a fan of these new tokens. Let's keep them here. Let me see what you guys are saying on the token front. S is for stun, yeah. No, S is for slow. That is stun. But to me, that's like you're running, so you're slow. Like, yeah, do you know what, Quinn? Exactly that. Root, green like the tree dude, yeah. Are we missing conditions? Are they giving us everything? I'm not sure. Does the core box give everything out? I'm not entirely sure if it does. Do we have the ability to give out all conditions from the core box? I'd be interested in looking at that if they've done it. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, guys. I hate them. I absolutely hate these new tokens. They do not sit well with me. That's activated. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 conditions, yeah. Not a fan. Shock is this one here. The lightning bolt on the dice. And stun is this little... The thing that looks like you're dazed. So this is the stun. Shall I zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that a little bit better? There we go. Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, sadly to take part in official event. I don't ever think they would. First of all, because we don't have any official events, Glenn. So we don't have to worry too much about that one, do we? But yeah, I do not like. That is all I have to say about those. It's going to confuse the hell out of me if people are using these new tokens for a good while. Let's have a look what's under the flaps. Now we know the first thing we need to do. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh. Not sure what the hell that is. Looks Chinese. Yeah, but I can confirm, guys. I can also bash my camera. Nothing under the flaps. Sounds so bad taken out of context. Please don't take that out of context. One thing I did notice as well is there is a difference. So on the extracts, on one side, we have got assets, and on the other side, we have got civilian. So helping you differentiate between those two. And then on the secures, we have got target of opportunity, which is that key, and then secure, which is the point of interest, which is the keyhole. Again, it's nice that they differentiate the two, I suppose. And that's it. That is your £150, your $160 of what you get in there. Let's take a quick look at terrain wise what we're getting, because from what I remember, and do you know what, while we are here, was this not a brilliant opportunity for them to build some more bases? Like, I don't get it. Like, they could have built some different bases and given us some options. Like, not everyone wants New York City streets. I think it's a real shame that they didn't update the bases at the same time. Do we get any spare bases? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we get one extra medium base. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4. And we get 2 extra little bases. Not that we need extra bases, guys, because I don't know about anybody else, but I have got more than enough MCP bases to last me a lifetime. But yeah, I think they missed a trick there. I really, really do. Let's have a look at the terrain that we're going to get. So we've got the Roxxon building, which is the old... They've redone it a little bit. They've taken the Sentinels out and they've put drones in there. But that is what that is. It is essentially a very, very quick reprint, just with some slightly different stuff. Got these barricades. I believe they came in the Fisk one. Got some drums as well. I believe they came in the Fisk pack. We've got the car bottoms, which look absolutely identical, so no changes there whatsoever. Let's have a look. Yep, the cars are identical. They haven't given us new cars. So, again, a little bit disappointing with that. This looks like... Let's have a look. I mean, I could just look at the box and work it out. Dumpsters, again, absolutely identical. Nothing different there whatsoever. I'd have liked them to at least have these two as 2 separate pieces. I know you can cut them, but 2 separate pieces so you could have one up, one down. That'd be nice, but again, nothing new there. Let's have a look. I can't quite work out what this last one is. Lampposts, seen them. We've had them before. Traffic lights, nothing new whatsoever. Let's have a look. Have they got the build instructions in here? I doubt they... Oh, okay. These are... So more of them. These are the JCB digger type things. That, again, were in the Fist box. So nothing new. So other than a slight change to the Roxxon building, absolutely nothing new in terms of terrain, which for 150 quid, guys, I think that is a little bit of a piss take, if I'm being perfectly honest. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah, really wish we got new bases. Even NYC doesn't want NYC bases. Don't you need them for grunts and transform? No, No, you don't need them all. No, you don't need them all. Did we need spare bases after being given 50 odds? Yeah. I hate when there's a curb and a person. Yep, exactly. AMG didn't get that Toyota sponsorship yet, but so many Hydra and no Beetles. I would have enjoyed some new NYC bases. Maybe one base type that isn't. Yeah, do you know what? It'd have been really good. Yeah, and I'm going to say it, guys. Overall, like, don't get me wrong, things that let's look at the things that I really like about this, and break this down. I like this new tracker. I think this new tracker is really, really nice. I like that it's got little grooves in there. Could it have been something other than cardboard? Could it have been nice? Could it have been something we could have painted? That would have been nice, wouldn't it? What about if this was an actual, single piece of molded plastic and we could actually have painted it up and, had differentiating things? That would have been really nice. Also, they've nicked my idea for my thing. I don't know if you've seen a little comic panel thing on the background there. So they've stolen my idea for that. Maybe, maybe not. So I like that, but it could have been better. All of this terrain, in my opinion, and this isn't all of it, there's a bit more. That is a bit of a joke, if I'm being honest, guys. For 150 quid, it's not necessarily the amount of terrain, it's the fact there is nothing new in there whatsoever, other than, as I mentioned, replacing Sentinel parts with Grunt parts, with Ultron bot parts. That is it. Tokens. Overall thoughts on the tokens are, whilst I like... Do I even like the power? I don't know if I do. I think I prefer the old tokens, if I'm being honest, guys. Just the way they look, they're just difficult to understand what they are. And I guess that... I understand that's because we've come from playing this game from the beginning, but not a fan of that at all, really. So the terrain I'm not particularly fond of. The tokens I don't think look particularly great. The range, I mean, yes, we've got new range toolers, but again, right, like, maybe, there are lots of people out there who have bought this game, already bought the core box, and they're buying this as a second core box because they want these new characters. They could have given us... How difficult would it have been for them to give us a different set of range tools? Let me just move that up there slightly so you can see it. Like, range and movement tools. Like, yes, they're flat at the end, but the artwork's the same. The moulding on it is identical. Like... I just think it's a little bit of a joke for the price of the box when, and this is coming from a perspective of, we've had the game for years now and people have already bought this. If you're new to it, then this is absolutely fine. The terrain is absolutely fine. But this for me isn't great. You don't even get, guys, a shop, like one of the little stands, like the coffee shops in here. So there's not a lot of terrain that you can stand on, which I don't think is great. I think these are a bit of a letdown, if I'm being brutally honest. Now let's talk about the big one. The miniatures. The miniatures that we get. Yes, they are better quality. They are of a high quality. They're all new characters. My question to you is... No. Bio, what I'm saying is, I use 150 as the, that's the MSRP, right? I get nobody's paying 150 for it, but even so, no, the gas pump isn't new, Nathan. The gas pump is the old, you could buy that. It came out when, I believe, Colossus came out. But it just had Sentinel parts on there instead. So they've redone that. Whilst I like these new miniatures, I like that, they are new and shiny. They're different characters. They're not just new models of the older, of the older characters. did we really need all of the same characters again, or most of the same characters? You know, we just get an extra book in here. It could have been something else. Like it really could have been something else. If I'm being perfectly honest. But look, I like the new characters. I will put them in the like pile. I will put them in the like pile. What else did we get? What else did we get? I tell you what I didn't like. I tell you what I didn't like is the fact that we get these in the new core box, and then they have released this pack at exactly the same time. Why? Because what are you paying for this, right? If you've just bought this core box, you are paying, I think this was 10 quid, 15 quid, something like that, right? But £15 extra to get 7 more cards on each side. And I get they're out there, they're free, you can print them out, but if anyone's like me, they like the cards. Why did this not just come in this new core box? And then what you had is a situation of people who wanted to buy the new core box, and they were like, yeah, I'm going to buy the new core box, I'm happy with that new core box, and then I'll also get this, you know, elsewhere. So you buy the new core box and you don't need to buy this, or you go, do you know what, I'm not bothered about the new core box, I'm not interested in playing any of those characters, but I do want to buy this, so I'm going to get it. I just don't see why that couldn't have been one and the same. Yeah, would have been a good opportunity to put the jumping Hulk from the medium tool to the small tool. Yeah, that could have been quite good. Yeah, just some different designs. Just some different... And I'm having a bit of a whinge here, guys, aren't I? But, yeah, I mean... Let's jump back to the other camera, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this. Bear with me 1 minute, just while I sort everything back out, guys. I'll be back in literally 1 minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. And Justin, I could still read your messages, by the way. I could still see what you were saying. 28 of you guys live here. Drop us a like if you can. It really, really does help. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the video so far. Okay, the struggle and maps on the same card tool on the same card is cool, except for tarot sleeves being needed, but that's nitpicking. No, I like the new setup of the new cards. I that is something that I will give them props for. Overall, guys, do I think if you are an existing player and you already have the core box, is it worth the money? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I really don't think it is. I think if you're a brand new player, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing quality. And if anything, if you're a brand new player, you're actually you're getting a bit of a discount really for coming into it. I a free like the tarot card setup. If you're saying that you like it, Patrick, I agree. If you're saying you don't like it, then I don't agree. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. But yeah, guys, I just don't think it's worth it. I really, really do not think it is worth the money. I've already seen, Pride Arts 100%. If you have got nothing and you're coming into the game fresh, it is, agree. Oh, yeah, okay. This is an amazing value, right? If you can pick it up for, $120, $130 or, £100, £110, no worries, Patrick. I think it's great value. I think it's really, really good value. If you're coming into this as a existing player, I feel a little bit robbed by what is in this box, if I'm being brutally honest, guys. No, don't get me wrong, right? I bought it knowing, really what was going to be in there. We kind of already knew. But I do not think it is worth the money for existing players. I've already seen people out there selling the individual characters and such things like that. Unless